Welcome back to Sportsbook Review videos after a devastating week number 8 of injuries in the NFL. There have been a lot of odds lengthening here in not only the future odds, but the week 9 NFL odds for some of these teams that have to deal with these injuries now here the next week. And of course, the biggest one of the bunch was Le'Veon Bell, who went down with a torn MCL and possibly one of the more devastating injuries I've ever seen. And now the NFL odds for the Steelers this week have gone from -6 favorites here at home down to -4 against the Oakland Raiders, coming all the way across country. We've already talked about how the Steelers' future odds to win the Super Bowl have gone now north of 30-1 after being around 27 to 28-1 before the Bell injury. And this team cannot catch a break. With Ben Roethlisberger coming back for the first week and Bell going down, this is a team that you might not want to tail too much here, even with the shortening odds here coming down from 6 to 4. I think that the Steelers are probably a team you want to lay off of here, probably lay off this game entirely as well, despite the fact that I think DeAngelo Williams has the ability to get it done. And I could understand you wanting to lay the points now that the value is increasing here. I'm just not ready to do it here in week number 9. Next up is Matt Forte. The Bears are in San Diego this week, cross country, in the Monday Night Football battle to conclude week number 9. And the Bears have actually seen their odds as well lengthening just a little bit here from -3.5 plus 3.5 underdogs to +4 underdogs against the San Diego Chargers. San Diego's not without their own injury concerns. They lost Corey Legion. They have some guys as well banged up, and other guys banged up on that defense as well. So these Chargers definitely not a lock, I think, to win this game. The problem is with Matt Forte going down for the Chicago Bears, and Jeremy Langford here is going to start for the next 4 weeks or so. I think that really hurts the Chicago Bears' chances because Forte really is the man in that offense. He is the glue that holds everything together, and without him, it's going to be very hard, I think, for Jay Cutler to not turn the ball over. So I think that you could potentially fade the Chargers depending on what you know about their injuries here later in the week. Now, finally, the Ravens are on bye, but the Steve Smith injury has put the nail in the Ravens' coffin if there was any room for any more nails after the start of the season that they have. But the Ravens have been a really good fade so far this season, a traditionally team that really you could get some value on a couple of years ago. Now, after winning that Super Bowl and people assuming a lot from them, they have been definitely an overvalued team. And without Steve Smith, their offense might completely collapse, and that means they should probably be a good fade going forward after they come off of their Week 9 bye. I don't know if we've seen the last of Steve Smith or not. It was a really another injury that really hurt, I think, both football fans and football players alike here in week number 8. But for week number 10 and forward, the Baltimore Ravens could be an excellent fade. But that'll do it for me this time. Make sure you check out a couple of my other midweek NFL articles and videos, as well as some picks on props and everything else later in the week. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.